welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Lacey. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Gareth is being orange right now. This is Gareth, by the way. He's being orange right now, so do not mind him. But I wanted to come on here and talk about today if you watch my other videos or you don't know, most of my videos are about being your true self, focusing on your happiness, just whatever feels right in the moment, I film it. And I just had this feeling, one second, to come on here and talk about what a therapist told me once to do whenever you're not feeling, well, you should do it every day, I think. I try to do it every day at least, even if I'm not feeling 100% or if I'm feeling great. But doing 3 things that make you happy you can do 3 things that make you happy in instant gratification form too, but you should do 3 things a day that make you feel happy for the future, like something that you know will make you feel happy in the long run. That could be walking, running, mini exercise, stretch, reading, cleaning up your house, like just cleaning up a few things around you, cleaning up, doing some chores, working on your to-do list, and do it for at least 5 minutes. If you're watching this video, you probably are not rolling your eyes at that because you kind of know. You might be, well, maybe you are. When I first got told that from the therapist, it made me mad because I was like, well, if I do it for 5 minutes, I want to keep on doing it. And she said, well, that's the point. And I actually almost flicked her off. If you watch my other videos, you would have heard that before. But yes, I have OCD, and this was what she was trying to get me to do when I felt like a little depressed. I've actually never been diagnosed with depression, but I've had symptoms of what would have been depression. She did relate that to my OCD, but genuinely, besides having OCD and some hormone issues, I'm a pretty like positive, happy-go-lucky person most of the time. It has been something that I had to work towards. I wasn't always 100% this way, even if I did like believe in myself or, but I wasn't always like seeing the world in, is it seeing it half, can you hear me right now? Seeing the glass half full. Yeah. I didn't always see the glass half full. But doing 3 things today, and this is to make me accountable, so you guys can ask me later if I did the 3 things and what the 3 things were, but kind of like remind you guys, no matter what they are, it could be the smallest little thing or the biggest thing, something that you know will make you happy in the future that only takes 5 minutes, just doing it for 5 minutes. You could set a timer on your phone. My things I'm about to do are for my future happiness is go on a walk, get some coffee, but that's part of the walk. Read a book, read some of a book, and what would the third be? I'm going to do some chores around here, but I also, maybe the third thing could be doing some of my homework. I'm going to at least look at the homework because that's what I'm also going to do on my walk is do some of my homework that it's due tomorrow instead of putting it off for tomorrow. I'm going to do some of it on my walk. So that's what I plan on doing is the walk, reading, doing some chores. That's just what I would call it as. And then later on today, I will end up streaming of some sort. And then I filmed this YouTube video. So wait, does that count as one of my things? I'm not going to count it. I'm not going to count it because that's my brain trying to do less. But the thing is our brains are these amazing, wonderful things that we get to do all the time. Or we get them to do stuff all the time, and they do all this amazing stuff for us. But the brain would rather just like be lazy. I mean that nicely. Why doesn't it want to conserve energy? Like this is what I've been told by a therapist: is your brain wants to conserve energy. It would rather you not do anything at all. You get it to do things by finding what my purpose is, finding what the end goal is, really reminding myself of that end goal. Now let me tell you, you got to make sure that end goal is something that aligns with you truly, not something that someone else along the way wanted you to do or told you you needed to do. If you do not, and I think it was Jim Carrey who talks about this, that he says that a lot of people get like sad or like lose energy or whatnot. I don't want to use the word depression, because you want to separate, or maybe be depressed. Depression and being feeling depressed are different things. But he would say that it's playing a character that is tiring. Like when you play a character and you act this part that's not who you really are, it can be very tiring. It can be very straining on the body and the mind because you're not doing what you want to do. You're doing what everyone else wants you to do. So you get tired, you get low energy, you get sad, you know? And I catch myself going through that, you know, where like right now I'm in my hormonal time. So my kind of sadness or frustration does not come from anything, you know, it just comes from that. But even then, I can look at this time, I can see all the things that maybe I'm actually not doing exactly what I wanted to do. Like my mind shows me more what frustrates me, what makes me upset, what makes me a little irritated. And I started like learning that like maybe that's actually not a bad thing, that maybe it can be a benefit to me because it shows me what I don't want so that I can focus on what I do want. Um, but the reason why I mention all of this stuff is because I do think it plays a part in why you should be doing at least 3 things for your future happiness, especially when you're not feeling your best. And I know it's hard. I know it is. That's why it can be small things. It could be 5 minute timer of you literally just standing up. Like let's say you can't get out of bed. Maybe it's a 5 minute timer of you just forcing yourself to stand up next to the bed, or 5 minute timer of just picking up the trash around you. Let's say you have, because I go through this where I'll have like 10 cups on my bedside table, just putting all those cups somewhere, you know, or 5 minutes of focusing on breathing or light stretching in bed. There's so many things you can do where you don't actually like get up, but you're actually helping yourself in the long run because you're also going against that voice in your head that doesn't want to do it, because sometimes that voice just gets very, very loud and it's very hard to shut it up when you've been listening to it for so long. And we all go through it, we all deal with it. Everyone's voice is a little different. It comes for different reasons. But like, I kind of laugh at the voice now because I know most of my thoughts are OCD that aren't my own. And I am been told by a therapist to just kind of laugh at them because it's like, okay, you're being dramatic. But I know it's not that easy for everyone. And that's why I kind of, I do think the doing 3 things a day for 5 minutes is something that could help anyone, no matter what level or stage or how you're feeling. I think it could help you because a lot of the things you can do literally from the comfort of your bed, like you can stretch for a few minutes, you can read a book that's positive. Like it doesn't have to be self-help, but it could be something that like intrigues that part of your mind, like things you're interested in. Like let's say you like music or you like painting or anything of the sort, you know, construction, I don't know. You could read any book that relates to the things that bring you joy. Maybe not something that is a like a, what would it be, a fiction book is, oh god. I need to go back to middle school and high school for that one. Those kind of books, like something that's like a story, maybe not so much those. You can read those, don't get me wrong. You can read those books. You can enjoy those things. But that's not what I would say to do in these three time a day for 5 minutes. It should be something that maybe doesn't bring you joy in the moment, but will bring you future joy. You might even catch yourself, like for me, even on the days that I don't want to read or don't want to walk, when I start doing it, I realize that it makes me feel better. You know, it was just that voice in my head that didn't want me to do it. It's just the start of like the action of starting the thing that's usually the hard part, and it is hard. Like I'm not saying it's not, Like, the reason why I came on here is because my mind's try to come up with 10 different plans of what I'm going to do today, because it doesn't want me to do the simple plans that I came up with. So I came on here to make this video kind of like for accountability, you know, like, hey, like, I'm going to say I'm going to do it, and let's see if I do it. And then, you know, like, I kind of have to do it, or my cat's drinking my water. Okay. He's drinking my water. But yeah, so I guess after this video, after you watch this, whatever time of day it is, whatever, or whenever you can, try to do 3 things that will bring you future happiness. And we'll start by doing something that's easy, that's not even a part of those 3 things, but it will help us. Speaking of my water, he didn't even drink it, he just sniffed it, but he's causing chaos. I don't think I'm gonna finish the whole water right now because I just had some water. But yeah, I'm gonna go on a walk, get some water, get some coffee, go read, go do some homework. My cat is stealing. What are you stealing, buddy? He found a piece of plastic. 1 second. I'm going to go get some coffee, maybe walk around, go read, go look at my homework even if I don't do it yet. Just at least look at it. That's what I sometimes do to make it easier. You kind of just keep looking at it. My mind will come up with the answers. I know that sounds insane, but sometimes if you're not in the mood to do the homework or something, or the work, it actually does not benefit you any to force yourself to do it. You should just at least look at it, get your mind working, and then, of course, end up doing it. But the more I look at it, the easier it becomes. And then come home and do some chores. I'm actually gonna finish filming another YouTube video when I come back home, because I'm waiting for an Amazon delivery. So by the time you see this, the Amazon delivery will probably already be here. I'm going to finish setting up. I got a bearded dragon, and I filmed a video of me setting up its enclosure the other day and kind of showing it off. And I'm going to finish the video by showing off me finishing the rest of it with the stuff, and then showing the thing off. It won't be 100% finished, but I don't want to like overwhelm the bearded dragon, and also want to give it the room to grow, because, you know, they get huge. So yeah, I'm going to finish that YouTube video, do some chores, do some things around here, and just like be nice to myself. And then maybe if I'm feeling up to it, because I'm technically, my therapist told me last month to not stream during this time of the month, to be nice to myself, because she said I was using it to like distract myself. So yeah, I'm gonna take it as it comes, and then yeah, I will let you guys know if I do all the things. Well, you guys can ask me. I don't know if I'll think about it the next time I make a video, but because it will become natural to me once I do it. But you guys can ask me in the comments if I do the things, and let me know what your 3 things are. Maybe you can give me some ideas of things that could help me, you know, like 3 things that would bring you future happiness, maybe not happiness in the moment. And maybe I'll try one of the things that you list, because I'm always thinking of new things that could help me feel better in general life. And I'm always open to suggestions when it comes to those things, because just because I've read lots of books and done lots of therapy and watched lots of videos and learned lots of things about woo-woo-ness and spirituality and manifesting, law of attraction, all that doesn't mean that there's not room for me to grow. So I actually am intrigued to see what you guys would come up with to help with that. And you can also list some things that you do in the moment to make yourself feel better that are instant gratification. Like, I like playing video games, not really ones that like are like, when it comes to like things that distract myself, I try to be good about not doing things that are like aggressive or negative in any way, like TV shows or whatever. I do watch those things, but I make them intentional. So I'll play like a very like Coral Island, Sims 4, something that you don't really have to think about what's going on. and play like positive music in the background or a positive YouTube video in the background. But I just kind of want to see what you guys say. What would you guys do for your 3 things? I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I hope this video finds you well. Just a reminder that you are the bee's knees. You're awesome. I appreciate every single one of you guys for watching my videos, and all the comments have been so sweet. I'm glad to hear that the videos have made you feel one way or another, preferably good. And I'm excited to see where this venture takes me. I kind of slowed down for a minute, and it was me listening to that voice inside my head, I think, again. But I'm feeling the call inside of me again that this is what's meant for me, and this is what's supposed to make things like fun, you know? So yeah, you'll probably see more of me here soon. Yeah, I have another video probably going to be posted tomorrow about the bearded dragon. So yeah, so this video I'm gonna, as soon as I get off here, like you guys know, I'm gonna upload it and then wait till it's ready to post, so probably by the time I get home, and I will see you guys here shortly. Bye. Thank you so much.